Sarah, wake up. Sarah, good.
Oh, Majesty. Coming. Tituba, he's here. His Majesty's come.
Go to the north cell. This place is wanted now.
That don't look to me like His Majesty. Look to me like the Marshal.
Get along with you now.
Oh, is it you, Marshal? I thought you should be the devil coming for us. Could I have a sip of cider for me going away?
And where are you off to, Sarah?
We going to Barbados. Soon the devil gets here with the feathers and the wings.
Oh, a happy voyage to you.
A pair of blue wings swinging southerly, and the two of us. Oh, it'd be a grand transformation, Marshal.
You'd best give me that or you'll never rise off the ground. Come along now.
I'll speak to him for you, if you desire to come along, Marshal.
I'd not refuse it, Tituba. It's the proper morning to fly into hell.
Oh, it'd be no hell in Barbados. Devil be pleasure man in Barbados. He'll be singing and dancing in Barbados. It's you folks, you roused him up round here. It'd be too cold round here for that old boy. He freezes his soul in Massachusetts. But in Barbados, he just is sweet and... Aye, sir, that's him, Sarah. I'm here, Majesty.
The deputy governor's arrived. Come along.
No, he coming for me. I'm going home.
That's not Satan, just a poor old cow with a hatful of milk. Come along now, out with you.
Take me home, devil, take me home. Tell him I'm going, Tituba. Now you tell him Sarah Good is going too.
Good morning, Excellency. Where is Mr. Paris? I'll fetch him. Marshal, when did Reverend Hale arrive? It was toward midnight, I think. What is he about here? He goes among them that will hang, sir, and he prays with them. He sits with Goody Nurse now, and Mr. Paris with him. Indeed, that man have no authority to enter here, Marshal. Why have you let him in? Why, Mr. Paris commanded me, sir. I cannot deny him. Are you drunk, Marshal? No, sir, it is a bitter night, and I have no fire here. Fetch Mr. Paris. Aye, sir. There is a prodigious stench in this place. I have only now cleared the people out for you. Beware hard drink, Marshal. Aye, sir. Let you question, Hale, Excellency. I should not be surprised he have been preaching in Andover lately. We'll come to that. Speak nothing of Andover. Paris prays with him. That's strange. Excellency, I wonder if it'd be wise to let Mr. Paris so continuously work with the prisoners. I think sometimes man has had a mad look these days. Mad? I met him yesterday coming out of the house, and I bid him good morning, and he wept and went his way. I think it is not well the village sees him so unsteady. Perhaps he has some sorrow. I think it be the cows, sir. Cows. There be so many cows wandering the high roads now that their masters are in the jails, and much disagreement of who they will belong to now. I know Mr. Paris be arguing with farmers all yesterday. There's great contention, sir, about the cows. Contention make him weep, sir. We're always a man that weep for contention. Oh, good morning, sir. Thank you for coming. I beg your pardon waking you so early. Good morning, Judge Hawthorne. Reverend Hill have no right to enter this. Excellency, a moment. Did you leave him alone with the prisoners? What's his business here? Excellency, hear me. It is a providence. Reverend Hill has returned to bring Rebecca Nurse to God. He bids her confess. Hear me. Rebecca have not given me a word that 3 months since she came. Now she sits with him and her sister and Martha Corey and 2 or 3 others, and he pleads with them, confesses their crimes, and saves their lives. Why, this is indeed a providence. And they soften. Not yet, but I thought to summon you, sir, that we might think on whether or not be so wise to... I had thought to put a question, sir, and I hope you will not... Mr. Paris, be plain. What troubles you? There is news, sir, that the court must reckon with. My niece, I believe she has vanished. Vanished? I had thought to advise you of it earlier in the week, but... Why, how long is she gone? This be the 3rd night, you see. She told me she would stay at a night with Mercy Lewis, and next day, when she does not return, I sent to Mr. Lewis to inquire. Missy told me she would sleep in my house for a night. They are both gone. They are, sir. I will send a party for them. Where will they be? Excellency, I think they may be aboard a ship. My daughter tells me how she heard them speaking of ships last night, and I thought I discovered my strongbox broken into. She have robbed you. 31 pound is gone. I am penniless. Mr. Paris, you are a brainless man. Excellency, it profit nothing you should blame me. I think they would run off except they fear to keep in Salem any more. Mark it, sir. Abigail close to knowledge of this town, and since the news of Andover has broken here, Andover is remedied. The court remains there on Friday, and I will resume the exhumations. I am sure of it, sir, but the rumor here speaks rebellion in Andover, and there is no rebellion in Andover. I'll tell you what I said here, sir. Andover had thrown out the court. They say they will have no part of witchcraft. There be a faction here feeding on that news, and I tell you it's true, sir. I fear that there will be a riot here. Right. At every execution I have not but high satisfaction in the town. Judge Hawthorne, it were another sort of hang till now. Rebecca Nurse is no Bridget that lived 3 years with Bishop before she married him. John Proctor is not Isaac Wall that drank his family to ruin. I would to God if it were not so. Excellency, but these people have great weight yet in town. Let Rebecca stand upon the gibbet and send up high righteous prayer, and I feel she'll wait to vengeance on you.
Excellency, she is condemned a witch. The court have pray you. How do you propose then?
Excellency, I would propose these hangings for a time.
There will be no postpone.
Now, Mr. Hale, return there is hope. I think for it bring every one of these to God, that confession surely damns the others of the public eye, and none may doubt more than they are linked to hell. This way, unconfessed and claiming innocence, doubts are multiplied. Many honest people would weep for them, and our good purpose lost in their tears.
Give me the list.
It cannot be forgotten, sir, that what I summoned the congregation for John Proctor's excommunication, there were hardly 30 people come to hear it, that speak a discontent, I think it...
There will be no postponement.
Excellency.
No, sir. Which of these, in your opinion, may be brought to God? I will myself strive with him till dawn.
There be no sufficient time till dawn.
I shall do my utmost. Which of them do you have hope for?
Excellency, a dagger.
What do you say?
Tonight, when I opened my door to leave my house, a dagger clattered to the ground. You cannot hang this sword. There is danger for me. I dare not step outside at night.
Accept my congratulations, Reverend Hale. We are gladdened to see you return to your good work.
You must pardon them. They will not budge.
You must understand, sir, I cannot pardon these when 12 are already hanged for the same crime. It is not just.
Rebecca will not confess. The sun will rise in a few minutes, Excellency. I must have more time.
Now hear me and beguile yourselves no more. I will not receive a single plea for pardon or postponement. Them that will not confess will hang. 12 are already executed. The names of these 7 are given out, and the village expects to see them die this morning. Postponement now speaks of floundering on my part. Reprieve or pardon must cast doubt upon the guilt of them that died till now. While I speak God's law, I will not crack its voice with whimpering. If retaliation is your fear, know this. I shall hang 10,000 that dare to rise against the law, and an ocean of salt tears could not melt the resolution of statues. Now draw yourselves like men and help me as you are bound by heaven to do. Have you spoken with them all, Mr. Hale?
All but Proctor. He is in the dungeon.
What's Proctor's way now?
He sits like a great bird. You not know he lived, except he would take food from time to time.
His wife must be well with his child now.
She is, sir.
What think of you, Paris? You have closer knowledge of this man. Might he presence soften him?
It is possible, sir. You have not laid eyes on these 3 months. I should summon her.
He is yet adamant. He has struck at you.
He cannot, sir. He is chained to the wall now.
Fetch Goody Proctor to me. Then let you bring him up.
Aye, sir. Excellency, if you propose no week and publish the town that you are striving for their confessions, that speak mercy on your part, not faltering.
Mr. Hale, as God have not empowered me like Joshua to stop his son from rising, so I cannot withhold from them that perfection of their punishment.
If you think God wills you to raise rebellion, Mr. Danforth, you are mistaken.
You have rebellion spoken in the town.
Excellency, there are orphans wandering from house to house, abandoned cattle bellow on the high roads, the stink of rotting corpse hang everywhere, and no man knows when the harlot's cry will end his life, and you wonder yet if rebellion spoke. Better and marvel how do they not burn your province.
Mr. Hale, have you preached in Andover this month?
Thank God they have no need for me in Andover.
You baffle me, sir. Why have you returned here?
Why, it is all simple. I come to do the devil's work. I come to counsel Christians they should belie themselves. There is blood on my head. Can you not see it? Blood on my head. Hush!
Goody Proctor, I hope you are hearty.
I am yet 6 months before my time.
Pray be at you at ease. We come not for your life. Mr. Hale, will you speak with the woman?
Goody Proctor, your husband is marked to hang this morning.
I have heard it.
You know, do you not, that I have no connection with this court? I come of my own, Goody Proctor. I would save your husband's life, for if he is taken, I count myself his murderer. Do you understand me?
What do you want of me?
Goody Proctor, I have gone 3 months like our Lord into the wilderness. I have sought a Christian way, for damnation's doubled on a minister who counsels men to lie.
It is no lie. You cannot speak of lies.
It is a lie. They are innocent. I'll hear nothing of that. Let you not mistake your duty as I mistook my own. I come into the village like a brigadoon and his beloved, bearing gifts of high religion. The very crowns of holy law I brought, and what I touched with my bright confidence it died. And where I turned the eye of my great faith, blood flowed up. Beware, Goody Proctor. Cleave to no faith when faith brings blood. It is mistaken law that leads you to sacrifice. Life, woman, life is God's most precious gift. No principle, however glorious, may justify the taking of it. I beg you, woman, prevail upon your husband to confess. Let him give his lie. Quill not be before God's judgment in this. For it may be will God's damns our liar, less than he that throws his life away for pride. Will you plead with him? I cannot think he will listen to another.
I think that be the devil's argument.
Woman, before the laws of God we are as swine. We cannot read his will.
I cannot dispute with you, sir. I lack learning for it.
Goody Proctor, you are not summoned here for disputation, but there be no wifely tenderness within you. He will die within the sunrise, your husband. Do you understand it? What say you? Will you contend with him? Are you stone? I tell you true, woman. I have no other proof of your unnatural life. Your dry eyes now would be sufficient evidence that you delivered upon your soul to hell. A very ape would weep at such calamity. Have the devil dried up any tear of pity on you? Take her out. It profit nothing she speak of him.
Let me speak with him, Excellency.
You'll strive with him. Will you plead for his confession, will you not?
I promise nothing. Just let me speak with him.
Pray leave them, Excellency.
Mr. Proctor, you have been notified, have you not? I see light in the sky, mister. Let you counsel with your wife, and may God help you turn your back on hell.
Excellency, if you desire a cup of cider, Mr. Proctor, I am sure God lead you now.
The child?
It slows.
There is no word of the boys?
They're well. Rebecca Samuels keeps them.
You have not seen them?
I have not.
You are a marvel, Elizabeth.
You have been tortured.
Aye. They come for my life now.
I know it.
None have yet confessed?
There be many confessed.
Who are they?
There be 100 or more, they say. Goody Ballard is one, Isaiah Goodkind is one, there be many.
Rebecca?
Not Rebecca. She is 1 foot in heaven now, not make hurt her more.
And Giles?
You've not heard of it.
I heard nothing where I am kept.
Giles is dead.
When were he hanged?
He were not hanged. He would not answer an A or nay to his indictment, for if he denied the charge they'd hang him surely, and auction off his property. So he stood mute, and died Christian under the law, and so his sons will have his farm. It is the law, for he could not be condemned a wizard without he answer the indictment A or nay.
Then how does he die?
They press him, John.
Press?
Great stones they lay upon his chest until he plead A or nay. They say he gave them but 2 words. More weight, he says, and died.
More weight.
I was a fearsome man, Giles Corey.
I have been thinking. I would confess to them, Elizabeth. What say you if I give them that?
I cannot judge you, John.
What would you have me do?
As you will, I would have it. I want you living, John, that's sure.
Giles' wife, has she confessed?
She will not.
It is a pretense, Elizabeth.
What is?
I cannot mount the gibbet like a saint. It is fraud. I am not that man. My honesty is broke, Elizabeth. I am no good man. Nothing spoiled by giving them this lie that were not rotten long before.
And yet you've confessed to now. That speak goodness in you.
Spite only keeps me silent. It is hard to give a lie to dogs. I would have your forgiveness, Elizabeth.
It is not for me to give, John.
I'd have you seen some honesty in it. Let them that never lie down to keep their souls. It is pretense for me. A vanity that will not blind God nor keep my children out of the wind. What say you?
John, it come to naught that I should forgive you. If you'll not forgive yourself, it is not my soul, John, it is yours. Only be sure of this, for I know it now. Whatever you will do, it is a good man does it. I have read my heart this 3 month, John. I have sins of my own to count. It needs a cold wife to prompt lechery.
Enough, enough.
Better you should know me.
I will not hear it. I know you.
You take my sins upon you, John.
No, I take my own, my own.
John, I counted myself so plain, so poorly made, no honest love could come to me. Suspicion kissed you when I did. I never knew how it should say my love. Where a cold house I kept it.
What say you, Proctor? The sun is soon up.
Do what you will, but let none be your judge. There be no higher judge under heaven than Proctor is. Forgive me, John. I never knew such goodness in the world.
I want my life. You'll confess yourself. I want my life. God be praised. It is providence. He will confess. Proctor will confess. Why do you cry it? It is evil, is it not? It is evil.
I cannot judge you, John. I cannot.
Then who will judge me? God in heaven, what is John Proctor? What is John Proctor? I think it is honest, I think so. I am no saint. Let Rebecca go like a saint. For me it is fraud.
I am not your judge. I cannot be. Do as you will. Do as you will.
Would you give them such a lie? Say it. Would you ever give them this? You would not. If tongues of fire were singeing you, you would not. It is evil. Good then, it is evil, and I do it. Praise to God, man. Praise to God. You shall be blessed in heaven for this. Now then, let us have it. Are you ready, Mr. Cheever? Why must it be written? Why, for the good instruction of the village, mister. This we shall post upon the church door. Where is the marshal? Marshal, hurry! Now then, mister, will you speak slowly and directly to the point for Mr. Cheever's sake? Mr. Proctor, have you seen the devil in your life? Come, man, there is light in the sky. The town waits at a scaffold. I would give out his news. Did you see the devil? I did.
Praise God!
And when he came to you, what were his demand? Did he bid you do his work upon the earth? He did. And you bound yourself to his service. Come in, woman.
Ah, John, you're well then.
Courage, man, courage. Let her witness your good example that she may come to God herself. Now hear it. Goody nurse, say on Mr. Proctor, did you bind yourself to the devil's service?
Why, John?
I did. Now, woman, you surely see it profit nothing to keep this conspiracy any further. Will you confess yourself with him?
Oh, John, God send his mercy on you.
I say, will you confess yourself, goody nurse?
Why, it is a lie. How may I damn myself? I cannot.
Mr. Proctor, when the devil come to you, did you see Rebecca Nurse in this company? Come and take courage. Did you ever see her with the devil? No. Did you ever see her sister, Mary Easty, with the devil? No, I did not. Did you ever see Martha Corey with the devil? I did not. Did you ever see anyone with the devil? I did not. Proctor, you mistake me. I am not empowered to trade your life for a lie. You have most certainly seen some person with the devil. Mr. Proctor, a score of people have already testified they saw this woman with the devil. Then it is proved. Why must I say it? Why must you say it? Why, you should rejoice to say if your soul is truly purged for any love of hell. They think to go like saints. I like to not spoil their names. Mr. Proctor, do you like they go like saints? This woman never thought she'd done the devil's work. Look you, sir, I think you mistake your duty here. It matters nothing what she thought. She is convicted of the unnatural murder of children, and you for sending your spirit out upon Mary Warren. Your soul alone is the issue here, mister, and you will prove it to witnesses or you cannot live in a Christian country. Will you tell me now what persons conspired with you in the devil's company? To your knowledge, was Rebecca Nurse ever— I speak my own sins. I cannot judge another. I have no tongue for it.
Excellency, it's enough he confess himself. Let him sign it. Let him sign it. It is a great service, sir. It is a weighty name. It will strike the village that Proctor confess. I beg you, let him sign it. The sun is up, Excellency.
Come then, sign your testimony. Give it to him. Come and sign it.
You have all witnessed it. It is enough.
You will not sign it.
You have all witnessed it. What more is needed?
Do you sport with me? You will sign your name, or is it or no confession, mister?
Praise be to the Lord.
If you please, sir. No. Mr. Proctor, I must have—
No, I have not signed it. You have seen me. It is done. You have no need for this. Proctor, the village must have proof that— Damn the village! I confess to God, and God has seen my name on this. It is enough. No, sir, it is— You cannot save my soul, did you not? Here, I have confessed myself. It is enough. You have not confessed. I have confessed myself. This is no good patronage, but it's public. God does not need my name nailed upon the church. God sees my name. God knows how black my sins are. It is enough. Mr. Proctor, you will not use me. I am no Sarah Good or Tituba. I am John Proctor. You will not use me. It is no part of salvation that you should use me. I do not wish to. I have 3 children. How may I teach them to walk like men in the world, and I sold my friends? You have not sold your friends. Beguile me not. I blacken all of them when this is nailed to the church, the very day they hang for silence. Mr. Proctor, I may have good you and legal proof that you are the High Court. Your word is good enough. Tell them I confessed myself. Say Proctor broke to his knees and wept like a woman. Say what you will, but my name cannot. It is the same, is it not? If I report it, you will sign it. No, it is not the same. What others say and what I signed is not the same. Why do you mean to deny this confession when you are free? I mean to deny nothing. Then explain to me, Mr. Proctor, why will you not? Because it is my name! Because I cannot have another in my life! Because I lie inside myself to lies! Because I am not worth the dust of the feet of them that hang! How may I live without my name? I have given you my soul. Leave me my name. Is that document a lie? If it is a lie, I will not accept it. What say you? I will not deal in lies, mister. You will give me your honest confession in my hand, or I cannot keep you from the rope. Which way do you go, mister? Marshal! Proctor! Proctor! Man, you will hang. You cannot. I can. And there's your first marvel that I can. You have made your magic now. For now, I do think I see some shred of goodness in John Proctor. Not enough to weave a banner with it, but white enough to keep it from such dogs. Give them no tear. Tears pleasure them. Show honor now. Show a stony heart and sink them with it.
That you fear nothing. Another judgment waits us all.
Hang them high over the town. Who weeps for these weeps for corruption.
I've had no breakfast.
Come, man. Go to him, goody Proctor. There is yet time. Go to him. Proctor, Proctor. Woman, plead with him. Woman, to his pride, to his vanity, be his helper. What profit him to bleed? Shall the dust praise him? Shall the worms declare him his truth? Go to him. Take his shame away.
He have his goodness now. God forbid I take it from him.